everybody. So we just finished with our WCTV segment, and so I'm coming back at you to kind of do a more in-depth walkthrough of what we did on the show today. So today we did a kind of combination of graduation celebration slash quarantine kitchen series. So a lot of people were set to graduate this coming weekend, but obviously those graduations were canceled, and there would have been so many different parties. And so today's recipe is going to be something that individuals can make once social distancing has been lifted and people can go back to, gathering and celebrating life events. But also we're doing it to continue the quarantine kitchen because we're looking at budget family friendly recipes. And then so sliders are one that kind of covers both of those avenues. So they're great for parties, and then they're also great for something that your family can make, while on a budget, and also something that all of the family members can help out with. So your kids can help make them, your teens can make them by yourself. And again, they're super quick and super easy. And then you can get as creative as you want. And then so today on the show, we actually made Hawaiian sliders with a cilantro lime coleslaw is what we paired it with. And then so we'll go ahead and get started. And so again, like I was explaining on the show, we used Hawaiian's king sliders. So if you're not familiar with them, they are a very super sweet roll. They're very soft. And again, they're the perfect size for your sliders. And we use a party pack so that way you get a whole sheet. When you get a sheet, they're going to look like this essentially, and they're going to come together. They're not already pre-sliced. And then so all I did was take a bread slicer and went ahead and cut straight down the middle. You lift the bread all the way off, the top layer all the way off, and set it aside. From there, what you're going to do is use your favorite meats. Now, this tray, it was loaded with meats. I should have restocked it before our video, but I didn't. So anyway, basically what we did is we used a variety of meat. You can use a turkey, and then you can also use a ham. So it really just depends on what your family's favorite meat is. If you want to do a variety of meat, you can completely can. If your family only likes turkey, do only turkey. So again, it's super versatile. You can mix it up or down depending on how you want. We also had a variety of cheeses. We had a havarti, we had a provolone, and then this is a white cheddar cheese. You can also use a Gouda cheese or an Asiago cheese. So again, it's whatever cheese you like. If you want to get creative and do a couple different cheeses, that's what we did with our sliders. And then so again, when you begin, all you're going to do is have your bottom layer of bread, lay down your meats, any variety of meats that you want to use, and then lay down your cheeses on top of that. Again, super easy. Anybody can do that. Now, what comes in and really makes it super flavorful or super creative is the different sauces that you use for it. So if you wanted to do a base layer of sauce, one that we found that we really like is a pink peppercorn sauce. And again, if you wanted to do that, you would lay that down on your base layer first, then layer your meats, then layer your cheeses, and then put it on top. But what makes sliders great is always the topping that you put on before you put them into the oven. And so ours is actually a combination of brown sugar, butter, Worcestershire sauce, and a Dijon mustard. And so we combined all of that together. And once you put your base layer of bread on top, then you're going to brush that sauce all over the top of the actual rolls before you put them in the oven. And then when you put them in the oven, you'll put the oven on 350, so you'll preheat that. And then you'll bake your rolls for about 5 to 10 minutes or until your cheeses melt, and then your sauce really gets the chance to set in. Now, what we did to really kind of spice up that flavor factor is we actually put sautéed brown sugar pineapples in ours. And so the pineapples are on sale. Publix, shout out to Publix, little Publix. They can sponsor me too. But anyway, the pineapples are on sale right now, 2 for $3, I think it is, so they're $1.50. But anyway, so fresh pineapples, you chop them up, dice them up into little quarters, and then you will put them in a pan with some olive oil and brown sugar, and then you saute them up. And once you do, you'll get a very beautiful golden brown pineapple. I don't know if Alex can get that. Alex is my amazing cameraman. And then what you would do, if you wanted to put some brown sugar pineapple in your sandwiches, then you would start with, again, the base layer, the meats, your pineapple, and then put your cheese on top, and then all of that would melt and come together. And so we have a shot of that over here with our actual pineapple, and then you can see the beautiful, I don't know if you can see like the brown sugar sauce and everything that's on there. So it really adds to that flavor, and so you'll get like a sweet and tangy combination when it's mixed with that Dijon. So it's so great. And then what we did is we paired it with a cilantro lime coleslaw. And so the coleslaw that we used was actually a red cabbage blend, But if you wanted to, you could also use a broccoli slaw. So that the type of slaw you use doesn't really matter. So it's a combination of green cabbage, red cabbage, and carrots. And then so what we did in ours is we had some mayonnaise, some lime juice, some lime zest, and then just a little bit of balsamic vinegar to really bring that sweetness and that tartness together. And then some chopped cilantro, and so that's what we paired it with. And then so again, so it's a great recipe to make not only on a budget, but it's super easy if you have busy nights. Once you get back to work, you can use it for them for those nights as well. When they're school nights and you want something really quick to throw together, they're great for lunch or dinner. It's a great weekend recipe. So again, super easy, but very versatile, and don't be afraid to get really creative with it. All right. So thank you everybody for watching. We hope you continue to stay safe out there. Congratulations to all the graduates. We know you will be celebrating when the time is right and when you can. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe.